Electronic and electrical products are becoming more and more ubiquitous, as they contain harmful substances such as heavy metals. The improper disposal of electronic waste can affect public health. For example, the cadmium, which can be found in rechargeable nickel-cadmium batteries, can accumulate in the human body upon exposure and cause lung and kidney damage in the long term. To maintain a safe living environment for future generations, we are considering upstream controls by restricting the use of hazardous substances in certain electrical and electronic equipment. Importers and manufacturers will be required to comply with these restrictions. These controls will reduce the amount of hazardous substances getting into our waste stream and eventually entering Samarkand landfill. This will also improve the potential of recycling incineration ash, which NEA is exploring. We will make it easier for everyone to safely recycle their e-waste. As you can see in the picture, we have the support of the industry stakeholders such as StarHub, DHL Express, and TAS AMM. They are providing e-waste bin across the islands for the convenience of members of the public. NEA will form a national voluntary e-waste recycling partnership program. This will bring together stakeholders from the entire value chain, from producers to retailers to recyclers, to raise awareness and to provide better recycling infrastructure. I welcome companies and organizations joining this new partnership as we work towards its launch later this year. For the longer term, we'll be studying options for a regulated system for treating and recycling electrical and electronic waste. Mrs. Kim Peng and Mr. Yeo Guat Kwang mentioned food waste. Food waste has increased by almost 50% over the past 10 years and currently makes up about 10% of the waste we generate. As with electronic waste, food waste poses resource and environmental health concerns. Reducing food content in our general waste stream will help reduce smell and pest concerns. Upstream food waste segregation will also reduce contamination and enable greater recovery of other recyclable materials like plastic containers and cardboard cartons. One effective way to manage food waste is to avoid creating it in the first place. Consuming only what we need also makes us more resilient against food security risks. In September 2014, NEA and AVA commissioned a survey on consumer attitudes and behavior regarding food waste. We will study the findings when it's ready to formulate strategies to cut food waste. NEA and AVA are also working with the industry to develop good practice guides for food manufacturing and retailing. We can also improve our management and recycling of food waste. Companies who wish to invest in technology to improve their food waste management can consider tapping on our existing funding scheme, such as NEA's 3R Fund. Only 13% of all food waste is recycled today. NEA will conduct food waste recycling pilots at 2 hawker centers to raise recycling rates and to try out different on-site recycling models. A district-level pilot will also be conducted at Clementi, where food waste collected from multiple premises will be sent to a centralized recycling facility for anaerobic co-digestion.